Hey guys, welcome to our first ever official talk here on Monkey Hour.
What up, guys? Welcome back. Alright, so like I said in my intro, we're gonna get going a little bit on like marriage and what that means to us, which I mean, yeah, like I told you.
That's just the topic that came up today.
Yeah, we were just sitting around in Kenny's room and there you go. Somehow we got brought up, what's your thoughts on marriage? And the first thing, which I don't know why, but the very first thing that I thought of was, that's like an opportunity cost of half of your net worth, and I don't know. I was thrown off on that. I was like, so like, I'm not saying which gender provides more, blah, blah, blah. That's obviously all up for debate, and that's just, we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get going even further on that, but, like, I don't understand how one of the partners can make 75% of the income throughout the whole marriage, this and that, and then the other partner,
whether it's the man or woman.
Yeah, whether it's the man or woman, of course. But I just don't understand then how the other partner can just get half of your stuff. Like, essentially, they could go cheat on you, do whatever, and wow, now you want a divorce. Damn, you gotta pay him half your stuff. And I'm just like, pooh, like,
yeah.
Imagine you make, like, this is kind of far, but like, imagine you make $2 million. Then you get cheated on. Then you pay then you pay $1 million to get cheated on. And I was just like, shit. I was like, well, that sounds crazy. So then, like, oh yeah, the whole prenup
kind of a
debate
crazy
come up.
way to think about it. But yeah. For those of you who don't know,
I
prenuptial marriage, or like what a prenup does, is it protects you from what you come into the marriage with. So what you and your wife or your husband, spouse, whatever, comes into the marriage with, that's what you walk away with when you leave. But whatever both of you collectively acquired during the time of your marriage, you split that. So 50-50.
You make $150,000 a year. The other person makes $20,000 a year. Well, guess what? You guys are splitting that right down the middle. They're gonna win so much harder than you're just not gonna be doing it.
And I mean, this is just the financial side of things too. Like, there's so much more to.
I'm like, I don't like to sound like heartless or anything, but yeah, there's other, like, we started looking up things like, why do people get married? And, like, it's kind of a, like, I mean, yeah, everyone knows it's a commitment thing, but, like, it's kind of like an agreement. Like, you yourself is going to want to go after other stuff. Like, I guess it's just natural, so if you think about it, like, having that marriage is, like, it puts everyone, like, you get all of your close family and friends, like, to see you say, alright, I'm settling down. I'm going to be with him or her, or whatever your preference is.
I mean, you literally take a vow and say, like, I am going to be with you forever.
Unless, of course, you fuck up, and that's where I come in with that. Like, I am not going to be with someone forever if they're disrespectful. That's just stupid. Yeah. So, I'll be with you forever so long as you show respect, but that's the only way. And I wouldn't mind giving half my stuff if you were a respectful person, but I shouldn't have to give you half of it because we should be together forever. So, like, that shouldn't even be up for debate. But, I mean, whatever. But that's about, like, the whole marriage thing. Like, what else did we get going? There was some other stuff Kenny was saying.
Talking about how some people view how, like, in a relationship, not even just marriage, but a lot of people think that you can help fix each other's problems, or, like, get your shit figured out.
Oh, no.
Together, while you're together.
That's the goal. You gotta have it figured out.
It's a really nice idea, but, I mean, personally, in my experiences, it hasn't worked. For me, at least, it's like, it's turned into, like, the relationship almost, let's just call it, like, the relationship is this plate now, sitting in front of us.
Okay.
And
this is new.
So then,
new right here, let's hear it.
Yeah, so then you put your food, or let's say, like, the food are the problems. So you put your food on the plate. She puts her food on the plate. And now it's almost like the problems all got mixed together. Like, yours and hers are all together as one now.
Like, you need a tray. Like, you got...
and now the problems just got way more. And even though, like, you think... Yeah, you need dividers. Like, it's...
No, you just need no problems. Don't make your problems other people's problems, and you won't have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, I don't know. Marriage is such a a thing. It's blissful, but like it's great. I really like it. I like the idea of it, but like
Yeah, I mean, I still plan
don't know.
on doing it.
And like
Getting
I was
married,
watching all kinds of videos today of interviews with Dan Bilzerian, who, if you don't know who that is, you should do a little bit of research and look up, because that man is living.
Well, he lives a very extravagant life.
He is living,
radical
and
life.
I actually came up with the idea that, and I'll just say it on here for everyone to hear. I think he is actually my idol now. Which call me crazy,
gosh.
but whatever. But the man is actually like, you might think, oh, he's a dick, this and that. Nah, he's actually kind of humbled. He went through SEAL training twice, all this stuff. Like, he has way more discipline than you'd ever suppose a man like that would have. And I mean, yeah, he spends heaps of money in literally a coin flip, but he also pulls in a lot because he knows how. I guess he's just really good at what he does, which happens to be gambling. And I envy that, because think about how easy that could be. You go play a game and make $12 million. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. I'd be all for that.
Yeah. And one thing I just thought of, I hope I didn't cut you off there.
No, you're good.
With Dan B, but like, if you come into a relationship or a marriage with like your own personal problems, it's like you haven't really like figured out your shit yet, or you really haven't like figured out at least a good way of going about and just tackling whatever personal issues that you have. And then it leads to, like, you can get pulled off your path, or you can get pulled off of like what you are passionate about almost, and like you almost want to start like fixing the other person's problem. They want to start fixing your problems, and it's just
and
like
you change, like, that's just with relationships, so that's not necessarily marriage. You just got to remain yourself, because I mean, we're not going to get any names obviously called on here, but some people just, they go ghost and they completely change when they get into relationships, and it hurts, because like you go from having one of the boys, and then he gets locked up, and then you're like, God damn, he got fucking decked, he got stolen, he got nabbed right out of the air like that, and then you're like,
it's tough to when you get into a relationship that like it's tough to find balance. Like, if you
no, definitely,
you get so and then when the problems start to get attached, then you get attached to each other, and then it just gets very like codependent relationship. Man, it gets into a whole lot of, turns into a toxic relationship after a while, because you're literally like your center of the world becomes them, or it becomes the relationship, and it doesn't stay with you. And that's what's healthiest for you, and that's what's healthiest for the relationship too.
Yeah, that's a really like detailed way of saying it, if anyone caught on to what that means. But like, I'm not saying this wants you to be a dick, but you just need to be careful. Be cautious of yourself. Don't let yourself fall into no victim bullshit, because that's stupid. Because chances are you're a great individual, and you don't need that negativity. Just like we said on the very first intro, negativity is a no-go. Stay away from it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean,
I don't really know much more about marriage.
Well, with marriage, I was going to say that I think of it as not like, I mean, you marry someone thinking that you're going to be with them forever, and that'd be great, and hopefully it is like that. But hey, like, I don't think that it should be such a set contract for life like it is, because it's scary, because then you force yourself to be with that person, and then I think you can see like how so many marriages like fall apart like badly, because rather than
and we were looking up
continuing
stats today, like the amount of divorces like in infidelity and whatever, like, of today's marriages has gone up 90%. And it was already extraordinarily high, like, from whenever the survey was done in the 90s. And it's gone up 90 more %. And that's just like, well, is there anyone good left in this world? But
I think it was like 90% or something like that. But yeah, I mean, personally, I think that like marriage should be like, you continue to choose them, and they continue to choose to be with you. And then, I mean, whenever that
you really gotta watch
whenever
this
that changes
thing I watched today. That's funny. You damn near just quoted him and you never even
really
seen it.
Well, whenever that changes, then I think the marriage is over. Like, you both can agree on that. So it's doesn't have to be so like set in stone for life, because it'll crumble if you force it.
But anyway, That's all we really got necessarily for marriage. So if anyone's got like a cool debate or a cool like something, anything about that, you can either text us if you know us like that,
Questions,
or
comments,
click the email
whatever.
on our Instagram. Yeah, feedback, like we said, is always appreciated. So yeah, we can't tell you what we're gonna talk about next with our dual video, but we're gonna have that like individual thing like you saw in that intro. So just be looking for those. Like,
Yeah, we're
those
each
should come
gonna
around
do
once a week.
individual videos at least once a week. We're gonna do some dual videos like this.
Probably once a week.
Yeah.
Actually, the more I think about it, and we're gonna do those crazy adventures. We got
Oh man.
Chicago coming this weekend. We got mid-May. We got a Hawaii trip planned. That's gonna be a
Yep.
blast.
And our summer's open as of now. That's
Summer,
gonna be,
summer's gonna get
Uh-oh.
ooh. But yeah, hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. And I am honored to see that y'all aren't scared enough to close out of our page yet. So just keep sticking along. We'll see you next
Yeah.
time.